Hi, welcome back to channel TrainStation 2. Alright, in this delivery challenge, so far so good. Managed to stick on to the first for a while. Alright, do remember to do your ship trade because blue maps are really important. Otherwise, you can't really upgrade these buildings here. And with this 5 building technique, you manage to upgrade the buildings. You get population, and population contributes towards your dream of getting a bigger warehouse. Alright, so if you can't do the job, just remember to bin it away. You can do twice. Once is free, second you watch a video, and then third time you'll be using gems, so I'll never do that. Alright, so that's about the building of population. And for delivery challenge is basically just fulfill whatever needs to be delivered by the customer's demand, and then you'll get either 7 stamps or 2 stamps. Alright, so that I must emphasize again, to always just focus on one, which is the 7 stamps job. So if you can fulfill that 7 stamps jobs and you still got balanced dispatcher, then you can go for a 2 stamps job itself. So that's how you work out for this delivery challenge. Every time you do a 7 stamp job, you're doing 3.5 times of the 2 stamp job. So you get with a drift in a way that there's no point in doing the 2 stamp job unless you really have free dispatcher doing nothing. Alright, so that's how you do it. Generally that's a way to do. And of course, in preparation for delivery challenge is always to have your factory filled with all the stuff you would anticipate that will be delivered, and with also continuously upgrade your trains to the max, you will get points, and that contributes towards your headquarter points. Competition likewise like this, if you get first, again it contributes towards your headquarter points. Alright, so these are the achievements, I mean, including dismantling of trains if there are many of the trains that you do not require, or along the way there are other achievements you can do. You'll grab some gems and it'll come in really handy when the the new event I understand it's called Safety Earth, but of course they may change the name to Clean Up or whatever, but generally it's Safety Earth. That event itself, if you've not seen the trailer, please go to the playlist, you'll see what I mean. And then of course this Safety Earth event is when it comes a couple of days. Do remember to focus on making your event warehouse upgraded so that you can do more, and of course always focus on building the event items around the clock. While you can build the other items you wanted in the factory itself, always leave the warehouse to collect all the event items. Most of the time event items will be highly demanded, and that's how you can fulfill and get better stuff out of the event itself. And of course, hopefully if they have a special building, that would be great, because normally there's plus 80 population. Otherwise it's normal they have 5 trains, one with 1000 event coins, and then that's where you get your competitions, you know, where you get first, you get 350 coins, that's the one. And of course then there are remaining of 4 trains, 1 legendary, normally they ask for 4000 keys roughly there, and then followed by epic and rare and common. So these are the things you can get from the Safety Earth event. So I'm really looking forward, because I really need a lot of trains at this juncture. No matter how many times I've tried using the metal keys itself, I'm not getting any legendary trains. So I only managed to have 2 legendary trains from the recent event, and then really hoping to get 2 more from the next Safety Earth event itself. So having 2 legendary is really too little. Then we can't do much. Just imagine this. Wherever there's a legendary train request, I only can get 2 dispatcher working. So okay, we have started the delivery challenge, and the delivery challenge at joined into the bottom rung. This is very unfortunate, because normally if you join at the top, it means that you start a new group, but if you join at the bottom, it means you're the last player to join. So that's sometimes quite worrying, in the sense people may have started 1 or 2 hours, or even man of a few rounds could be easily 3 to 5 hours. So that's how it worked out. I mean, generally if you could really it's a matter of luck, of course, and if you could go and collect all the gold, like what I'm doing right now, because collection of gold go towards you building your capacity of your trains. And you know what, when you have a full capacity, 80 versus 80/80 legendary from those event trains, and you go and collect the gold. Like for example, I collect in Russia, it's 1,000 over coins, and then you can easily collect from the 6 regions easily 3,000 or so. So that's how you work out your coins, and with that you can do an upgrade of the trains itself. So that's generally how I've been doing. The gold collection is about every 4 hourly. Alright, sometimes the captainship trade is not so attractive. If you really want to give it a miss, that's perfectly fine, whereby they give really stingy stuff. But when really the deal is good, you should really grab those blue maps because they really come in handy. An alternative is to throw away demands for blue maps, especially you ask for heaps of it. So normally I would throw them away. Alright, so you can see factories are filled to the brim and waiting for the delivery challenge requirement. They're asking for items sometimes is straight from the market. I really mean my market actually is straight from the factory. What am I talking about? So it's straight away from the factory, like the flour. Then there's no point in getting anything ready for that because especially those factory in every region you can get it done. Gasoline, timber, steel, flour, all these factories are really important. Yes, if you have not completed that job, you will not complete that region anyway, so you really got to do up that specialized factory that produce that items. You can grab straight away from that region itself. Okay, so this is very small, which I would call it the mini event. It always happens before a huge event happens. So I mean, if you do not wish to play this mini event, that's perfectly fine. For me, I'm trying to do it because I wanted to upgrade my levels. Why so? Because if I'm not wrong, once I upgrade to 330, I can use gems to buy additional dispatcher. If not, I think I gotta upgrade to 350. Then I'll get items to exchange for additional dispatcher. Dispatchers are really important because you do know by now, this game wins by capacity, i.e. your train or warehouse capacity, but also wins by having more dispatcher. Every single dispatcher plays a part, and of course there's a part-timer who comes for an hour every, I think, 6 hours or so. So that's besides the point. I mean, you could spend gems to engage the additional dispatcher for a day or 7 days. Depends on your budget of gems. I think it's like 100 gems for 7 days, so that's more worth it. But provided you have 100 gems, so that's it. Gems are really hard to get, especially for Apple player. Android players, you're lucky. You can get more gems for playing other related games of the Pizza Federation, which is a developer. So for me, I'm an Apple player, so I do not have the luxury of getting lots of gems and do wonders with it. And fighting with opponents who are Android players sometimes is quite draining. Alright, so nothing yet. I must say, nothing really happening yet. I'm still waiting for the trains to come back, and then we can deliver the flour itself, and then hopefully get our first 9 stamps soon, so we can fight that competition. Alright, so this is fast forwarded. Just to show you, collected my stamps, and I'm going to work on the next set of 7 stamps again. Always focus on the 7 stamps. They are really important, not just the 2 stamps itself. 2 stamps are just balance. If you got something extra, do it, otherwise it's fine. Alright, so with 9 stamps, we climb all the way to the top. So there's a wonderful job here, because it just means that not many people are very participative in this, which is perfectly fine. I'm quite lazy to play this event anyways, because I think it's unlike the main event. Sometimes you just get fatigued, but sometimes take an opportunity to rest from the game. You know, when the main event starts, sometimes you just don't have enough sleep. This is the kind of game that keeps you awake and keep you constantly on the phone. So it's really important. We should find time to break away from the game for a while, and I think in between main events is a good time. So if you're not interested in this golden parts, that's perfectly fine. The rewards are not that attractive anyways. There's no need to lose sleep over this. I can perfectly fine to get 3rd place or even the 10th place. There's no problem with this, because the just about parts. Alright, so That's it. I think coming towards the end of this video, I wish you good luck in getting those parts, and what I'm trying to do is really to level up fast. Alright, so thank you again for watching. If any questions, just drop me in the comments. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. If not, thank you again and keeping me company. Alright, goodbye and good luck.